Shout out to the homie Law from One Piece, because Global Dokkan is in complete shambles right now. If you got that reference, you're an absolute GOAT. Anyways, today's video is going to be an extension of yesterday's video where I talked about the compensation that Global could possibly be getting in regards to the current issue that Global Dokkan is currently facing. And although the truth about Global Dokkan is related to that, I am not going to be talking about that in this video. While we talk about, or while I reveal to you guys the truth, let's hop into the Legendary Goku event really quick just to, oh, I forgot, it's not even here. Anyways, I might as well just grind some Zenny. So, the truth about Global Dokkan, okay? Now, I'm going to say this right now, there's actually multiple truths about Global Dokkan. And although there's a really high chance you guys know the truths about multiple truths about Global Dokkan, it's probably something that you don't really want to admit to yourself that you know, right? And I'm gonna hop straight into it because again, I don't want to waste any more time. The first truth about Global Dokkan that you need to know in comparison to JP is that Global Dokkan will not be treated the same in terms of compensation or even love for that matter compared to JP, okay? If you just sit down and understand this, automatically you'll be less upset when playing Global Dokkan, right? And again, one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I still see a lot of people really upset, and you have every right to be upset. I think that's the biggest thing too. Like, everyone has the right to be extremely upset with the way Global Dokkan is currently handling, you know, their situation, or the shaft, I guess you can say, which this is not a global shaft, right? This whole update is not a, this whole issue is not a global shaft. It's a mistake, right? A shaft and mistake are not the same thing. Anyways, Global Dokkan will not ever be treated the same in terms of love and compassion that JP Dokkan is treated, okay? And if you're someone who can't handle this, which I don't blame you, right? It's fair. I would just stop playing Global, or I would just hop over to JP, or just quit Dokkan in general. It's one of those things because I can't even speak English. The poor treatment that Global gets has been a topic of discussion for ages, ever since the Stone Ages of Dokkan. Okay, this has been a massive issue. And again, I don't blame you for thinking that. I think so too. However, with me, I've already come to grips with the fact that Global Dokkan won't be treated the same. I don't expect anything from Global Dokkan, right? So therefore, when we get 1 stone for compensation, 2 stones for compensation, 5 stones for compensation, I don't get mad because it is what it is, right? I expect nothing from this game, right? And then, I mean, obviously, if you expect a lot, you're going to be very, very disappointed, especially when it comes to Global Dokkan. So the first truth that you have to understand is Global will never, ever be on the same terms that JP is on in terms of love and compassion. It is like Dokkan had 2 children and they're treating one of the children more fairly than the other. It's really what's happening, right? Dokkan has picked their favorites, and as a global player, I don't mind this because again, I love Dragon Ball, I love Dokkan, and when it comes to compensation, that's like one of the very few L's that Global takes over JP. And that leads straight into my second point. Although, and I know people are gonna disagree with me on this, it's an opinion, right? I want to hear your opinions down below. We're not gonna attack anyone for any opinions. We're gonna talk about this like the big men that we are, big men and women, depending on, you know, maybe you're a female that plays like Dokkan too, which if that's the case, you're good too. Anyways, so the other, you know, truth I wanted to talk about when it comes to Dokkan is even though, and this is going to be a tough statement to make because of what's going on right now, but I'm going to say it anyways. Even though Global Dokkan is going through this, I still think Global Dokkan is without a doubt the superior version of the game, okay? And before you start attacking me, okay, remember that first of all, I'm a baby, okay? I throw tantrums, right? It's in the name, Mr. Baby. You knew this before you clicked on the video, letting you know, all right? So, no, I'm just playing. So before you attack me though, just hear me out, okay? There is like 2 things, in my opinion, that JP has over Global, all right? And that's getting things first, okay, and compensation, okay? Let me show you why global is the superior version, okay? First of all, 99.9% of the players don't speak Japanese. If you don't speak Japanese, you have, when you're in the game, like when you're in JP, you can't read. You have to rely on people for translations. You have to ask people for translation. That's very annoying, right? However, if I go to missions and I go to special missions, I can see clear 1 stage of Super Warrior Slam on C hard 5 times. It's very easy, very easy, right? One of the big W's that global has, right? Another W that global has is foresight. Being able to see what's coming is really good, especially for free-to-play players. I know the free-to-play life. I remember the free-to-play life. I may not be free-to-play anymore, but I remember the free-to-play life. And being able to see what's coming, like me knowing Bojack was going to drop eventually, could have helped me save stones if I wanted to summon for him, right? But over on JP, although a lot of people do like the surprise of what's coming next, imagine your favorite, okay, personally my favorite character is Broly, right? Favorite character of all time is Broly. Let's say they dropped an LR UI Goku, everyone just went balls deep for UI Goku, and then boom, they dropped a Z Broly. Me, I'm gonna be extremely upset because I have no stones and no money to summon for my favorite character in the game. But as a global player, you can see this and be like, nah, JP, you can't fool me, and then boom, you wait for Broly and you summon for Broly. Foresight is an incredible feature. Another thing that global has over JP is the capsule, the Pilaf's Trove. Some of these packs, actually no, the majority of these packs are garbage. I'm not gonna sit here and cap with you, okay? But the biggest thing is this daily capsule, dude. Being able to spend 10 bucks and get 95 stones is absolutely insane. And to my recollection, JP does not have access to this. Another thing that global Dokkan has, again, the list just goes on, is these tickets, okay? Now, JP Dokkan does get tickets for like the anniversary and stuff, but when it comes to, dude, this is like the 18th Dokkan Fest in a row that we've gotten tickets for in some way or another. Yes, I understand that sometimes they're very expensive or whatever the case may be, but I've seen many people pull the main unit off tickets. And if this pack costs $30, you're still saving money, because if I go to the shop right here and spend 30 bucks for a multi and a half, basically, there's still a chance I don't pull the unit. But here I'm getting, you know, I think it was 3 featured, well, not 3 featured, but a featured character, a featured SSR guaranteed, and then like 3 SSRs guaranteed no matter what. So again, tickets are a huge thing and definitely saves you money down the road, which is why global Dokkan is a GOAT. So I think foresight, I think the capsule thing, which is going to help free-to-play players, or not free-to-play players, obviously, but players who are more leaning more towards the free-to-play scale of Dokkan. I think being able to actually read what's going on in game and all that stuff is like, it's in tickets, which is going to help you save money down the road. I think it's so much more valuable, in my opinion. Again, right? I got to emphasize, in my opinion, is more valuable, right? Than just getting things first and then getting better compensation. Like again, if you can understand that and come to grips with it, it instantly becomes a thing of, okay, well, JP is this, but global's like global. Again, I don't know. I think global is definitely far and away the better version of the game. But I will say for sure, getting things first is very hype. You know, if you're someone who likes to be surprised, then JP Dokkan is for you. If you're someone who doesn't want to know what's coming next, JP Dokkan is for you. If you're someone who, when a version of the game, when JP messes up and they get huge compensation, JP Dokkan is for you. If you're someone who doesn't speak Japanese, global Dokkan is for you. If you're someone who likes to save money, global Dokkan is for you. If you're someone who, I don't know, you know, maybe spends a lot of money but likes to get their money's worth more than, you know, compared to some other versions of the game. When I say other versions, I mean JP. Global Dokkan is for you. If you're like someone who likes the use of tickets and how tickets can help you save stones by pulling the, you know, the unit that you want, I think global Dokkan is for you, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think both versions have their ups and downs. I do think JP I think JP gets shafted compared to what global receives. So this big issue, again, I'm not taking away or stripping global of the issue they're currently having. This is a huge issue. I already talked about this. It's a huge issue, and something needs to be done. I'm not trying to make the situation worse, or like, I'm not trying to take any attention away from the, or say it's okay when it's really not okay what's going on with global. But I'm just saying that these types of, how angry people are getting, which you guys are justified for. It's a completely okay to feel however you want to feel. You can actually, if you're feeling genuinely upset, okay, you can help yourself, help that feeling. Let's actually pop Jiren's active skill. You can help that feeling by just knowing the truth about Dokkan, which I've revealed to you here today. Oh, and there's actually one more truth I'll tell you at the end of the video. That's actually like a really big secret, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I completely lost my train of thought. But anyways, Global Dokkan is the superior version of the game, again, in my opinion. You're completely justified in feeling however the heck you want to feel. It's completely up to you. But you can, again, I think that's what I was saying. You can help yourself feel a lot better and feel less upset by knowing the truth about Dokkan and knowing the pros and cons of both Global and JP, right? So let me actually go ahead and just sell a little bit of the Zenny here. I think we only granted like 2 stages or something. My apologies, I just had some technical difficulties. Anyways, like I was saying, the last and final truth that I have to tell you guys, and this is something that I really recommend you guys not only keep a secret, but hold dear to your heart, is if we go to Tech Superclass and we scroll down a little bit, we can actually see proof that Tech Middle Finger Yamcha is just the best unit in the game, right? He's on a level far beyond anything we've ever seen, and this is something that we can't take for granted, right? 2,000 defense at the start of turn. That's just absolutely goated. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.